Pyramus, enter your part, your cue is past. It is never tire.
As true as toss that yet may never tire.
If I were fair at Thisbe, I were only thine.
Oh, monstrous! Oh, strange! We are haunted! Flymasters, help!
I'll follow you. Ooh, I'll lead you about around. Through bog, through bush, through brake, through briar.
Why do they run away? This is a knavery of them to make me afeard.
Oh, bottom, thou art changed. What do I see on thee?
What do you see? You see an ass head of your own, do you?
Oh, bless thee, bottom, bless thee. Thou art translated!
I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me, to fright me, if they could. Well, I will not stir from this place. Do what they can. I shall walk up and down here, and shall sing that they will hear I am not afraid. Oh, yaw!
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed?
Yaw! Yaw!
Oh, I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamored of thy note, so is my eye enthralled to thy shape. Thy fair virtue's force perforce doth move me on the first view to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, she should have little reason for that. And yet, to say the truth, reason and love keep little company nowadays. The more the pity that some honest neighbor should not make them friends. Nay! I can gleek upon occasion.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so neither, but if I had wit enough to get out of this wood, I'd have enough to serve mine own turn.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here whether thou wilt, or no, I am a spirit of no common rate. The summer still doth tend upon my state, and I do love thee. Therefore go with me. I'll give thee fairies to attend on thee, and they'll fetch thee jewels from the deep, and sing while thou on pressed flowers dost sleep. And I shall purge thy mortal grossness so, that thou shalt like an airy spirit go. Peace blossom, cobweb, mustard seed. Ready? And I. Where shall we go? Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Hop in his walks and gambol in his eyes. Feed him with apricots and dewberries, with purple grapes, green figs, and mulberries. Nod to him, elves, and do him courtesies. Hail, mortal. Hail. Hail.
I cry your worship's mercy. Heartily, I beseech your worship's name.
Cobweb.
Your name, honest gentleman?
Peace blossom.
Your name, I beseech you, sir.
Come, wait upon him, lead him to my bower. The moon, methinks, looks with a watery eye, and when she weeps, weeps every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity. Tie up my love's tongue and bring him to me silently.
I wonder if Titania be awaked. Then what it was that next came in her eye that she must dote on in extremity. Here comes my messenger. How now, mad spirit? What night rule now about this haunted grove?
My mistress or the monster is in love. Near to her close and consecrated bower, while she in her dull and sleeping hour, a crew of patches, rude mechanicals who worked for bread on Athenian stalls, were met together to rehearse a play intended for great Theseus's nuptial day. The barest thickskin of the shallowest sort, who Pyramus they did present as sport, mistook his scene and entered in a break. When I did him at this advantage take, an ass's knoll I fixed upon his head. Anon, his Thisbe must be answered. And forth my mimic comes. When they him spy, their sense thus weak, lost, their fears thus strong, made senseless things to do them wrong. For briars and thorns their apparel did snatch, some sleeves, some hats, from all things yielders catch. I led them on in this distracted fear and left sweet Pyramus translated there. And in that moment, when it came to pass, Titania waked and straightway loved an ass.
This falls out better than I could devise. But hast thou yet latched the Athenian's eyes with the love juice as I did bid thee do?
I took him sleeping. That is finished too. And the woman by his side, so when he wakes, of force she must be eyed.
Stand close. This is the same Athenian.
This is the woman, but not this the man.
Oh, why you rebuke you him who loves you so? Lay breath so bitter on your bitter foe.
And now I but chide. But I should use thee worse. For thou, I fear, hast given me cause to curse. If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, beat over shoes and blood, plunge in the deep and kill me too. The sun was not so true unto the day as he to me. Would he have stolen away from sleeping Hermia? I'll believe as soon this whole earth may be bored, and that the moon may through the center creep, and so displease her brother's noontide with the Antipodes. It cannot be, but thou hast murdered him. So should a murderer look, so dead, so grim.
So should the murdered look, and so should I, pierced through the heart with your stern cruelty. Yet you, the murderer, look as bright and as clear as yonder Venus in her glimmering sphere.
What's this to my Lysander? Where is he? Ah, good Demetrius, wilt thou give him me?
I'd rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Out, dog, out, cur! Ah! Thou drivest me past the bounds of maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him then? Henceforth be never numbered among men. Once tell true even for my sake. Durst thou have looked upon him being awake? And hast thou killed him sleeping? Oh, brave touch! Could not a worm and adder do so much? And adder did it, for with doubler tongue than thine, thou serpent, never adder stung.
You spend your passion on a misprized mood. I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead for aught I can tell.
I pray thee, tell me then that he is well.
And if I could, what should I get there for?
A privilege, never to see me more. And from thy hated presence, part I so, see me no more, whether he be dead or no.
There is no following her in this fierce vein. Here, there for a while I will remain. So sorrow's heaviness doth heavier grow, which debt that sleep doth bankrupt now owe, which now in some slight measure it will pay. If for his tender, here I make stay.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite, and laid the love juice on some true love sight. Of thy Miss Parisian must perforce ensue some true love turned, and not a false turned true.
But then fate o'errules that one man holding troth, a million fail confounding oath on oath.
About the wood, go swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens look thou find. All fancy sick she is, and pale of cheer, with sighs of love that cost the fresh blood dear. By some illusion see thou bring her here. I'll charm his eyes against she do appear.
I go. Look how I go. Swifter than arrow from the Tartar's bow.